First of all, I wanted to start off, you guys, right away. I want to get it clear. I know my hair's messed up. It's a fucked up haircut. You know, I went into, this is what I found out when I got a fucked up haircut. If you cry, it's free. You know, I was like, what'd you do? Like, I don't even know what this is called. I call it the reverse bald guy. You know, I just have it in the middle. It's really weird. No, not yet. No. That's good. I was hearing some Reno facts. That's pretty good. I know a couple Reno facts that guy missed. Here's one thing that's really true in Reno. Did you guys know that in Reno, Nevada, they have 1,000 words for meth? And only one for love? Whoa. Yeah, that word's still meth. They're just like, I met you. No. I used to live here for a while in Carson City. Yeah, I spent all my adult years here. It was weird. But I do love the place, you know. I'm glad everything's back, you know. I live in Los Angeles, Inglewood, California. We just took off our masks now, you know. And I'm happy about it. I know there's like two groups of people that are definitely not happy about taking off the mask. One is the group of people with fucked up teeth. They were like, fuck, I was getting by, you know? Oh, I was so charming. And then the other people were mouth herpes, you know? It's like, fuck, how do I go? That's good though, yeah. It's good to be out with the mask and shit. I didn't really wear them too much. I followed the rules, but I just didn't. I'm a motorcyclist, so I risk my life every day. I don't think the flu's gonna get me. And it didn't, you know. It's a weird thing, you guys. I have, you know, because I was shut down for so long, I haven't been like out there doing much comedy and much touring around. So I'm gonna try and do something a little different. I'm gonna start with my closing joke, and then work backwards. You know, just to do a little fun. All right, here it goes. Thank you guys for coming out. Education is key. Take it from me, when I was born, I couldn't walk or talk. Now look at me. Yeah, normally I leave. That's not how it's gonna go today. I was going out everywhere during the pandemic. I even went to a strip club in Las Vegas. Oh man, it was weird because like they were all fully clothed. I felt like I was in an indoor beach. I'm like, what's going on here? How are you getting paid the full price? But it's weird. I really do hate strip clubs, man. They just, I don't hate them for like what they stand for or represent or anything like that. I hate strip clubs for who I become when I get into a strip club. You know, all of a sudden I'm some frugal origami master. You know, and I'm like, and I have like a psychology degree. I'm gonna save all these strippers. You know, I get a little crazy. I start like writing notes on the dollar bills. You know, simple things like, you know, go back to school. Join the military. It's all good advice. My favorite, call your dad. That's crazy. Every time I'm in a strip club, the same thing happens. I always end up getting kicked out. I think it's because I don't have like proper strip club etiquette, you know? I don't know all the rules. Like, am I supposed to drape the dollar bill over the penis or roll it up and shove it in the dick hole? You get kicked out for that second one. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm too scared to go into a gay strip club. I'm just kidding. I'm just scared they wouldn't hit on me and I'd feel bad. I'd be like, what am I doing wrong? It's the haircut, right? These silly people. Man, I heard you guys were all celebrating weed. Well, that's pretty cool. That's good to celebrate. I do smoke weed, you know. I do it a lot, and it's mostly just panic attacks and paranoia. But I love that, man. I live for that shit. But one of my favorite things to do when I'm high off of weed, remember that. One of my favorite things to do ever is I love to stare at fish tanks. Oh, it's so perfect when you're high. Every time I do it though, I'll be looking at there, just seeing the goldfish, Picasso's. I have a nice fish tank, man. I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you, I'm staring at some real shit, you know? And every time I see that fish tank, I always think the same thing. I wonder if there's any conspiracy theory fish. You know, swimming around bothering the rest of the fish. Like, hey guys, I don't think this is our natural environment. I think it's fake. It's constructed by a higher intelligence meant to keep us in here for their entertainment. And the rest of the fish are like, shut the fuck up, Travis. Yes. The big green net will come down and get you if you keep talking. It'll disappear you. Every time I just have these thoughts when I look at fish. I'm just like, you gotta know. You gotta know. I don't know if they do though. I don't know if they do. I'm sober right now. I mean, I still smoke weed, but I'm like, I haven't drank in like a month. I was going too hard, you know? Well, thank you. I used to get drunk, and every time I get really drunk, one of the first things I would do, and it was one of my favorite things to do, I would go to church. Oh, right away. Well, because like, hear me out. I know it sounds dumb, but there's a guy there that will read me stories. And he lets me call him father. Like, I need that in my life. I need that. That's for me. That's for me. But it started getting out of control because I would go in there and I'd blow out all the candles. I'd be like, I would do it guilt-free too. Guilt-free, just look over and be like, sorry. Hey, I read the book. I know you have to forgive me. It's on you for lighting those candles. I'm all drunk in there. It is good. It is good. I always crave like father figures because I've never really had one. I mean, I do have everyone. You know, if you exist, you have one. Unless you're one of those test tube people. Even then, you still kind of have one. They just won't tell you. I didn't have a father, but he lived in prison when I was growing up. You know, and it was really weird. You know, I was always like, you know, what's he like? What's he gonna do? You know, it was really weird. I guess the way to explain it is, I was raised by Christian cholos. Anyone else? Anyone else? No. It's crazy being raised by all these cholos, you know, like, they turn to God. So former gangsters, now men of God, you know? And I would hear the weirdest conversations, like, as a kid. Like, I would just hear like this. This is a real conversation I heard my uncles having at the dinner table. It went like this. Of course I'm going to heaven, fool. Today I donated blood and I saved 3 lives. So technically, I'm even. What the hell? I gotta eat with these people, man. It's confusing, man. I would sit in my bedroom as a little kid, just sit there like this and just be like, and just think this thought. This one thought would go through my head. When will my tattoos grow in? You know? I hope I'm on the right team, you know? It was weird, I didn't get the concept. I kind of get it now. I was never a really smart kid, you know? Never really. A big thing about me is I'm a recovering hater. I'm trying to let love into my life. I just started hating on everything. And for me, it started at a very early age. I can remember, back in kindergarten, I used to make fun of these 2 Mexican girls because they had sideburns and I didn't. I was jealous, man. So jealous of these girls. One day my mom was picking up from school and she heard me saying it and she goes, Arthur, stop calling your sisters that. I was like, come on, Mom, shave them, it's embarrassing. That's when we all learned to shave that day. No. Yeah, man, I used to hate, like, when I was young, I used to hate reading, or as I called it back then, letter math. I'm like, what? I just learned alphabet. I could already say the words now. It was so weird. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying not to hate on things as much, you know. I used to hate on my own father because I'm named after him, so it was like really embarrassing, you know. My legal name is inmate number 0026067. Junior, you know, I had to put it on Scantron. It's a tough life, man. It was really tough. Let's see, all right, I gotta do this. I like watching movies and stuff, you know. I watched this crazy documentary where a scientist got a blowjob from a ghost. It was called Ghostbusters. You check it out. Man, I'm sitting there watching this and I was just like, I want that. that'd be so cool. I looked it up and everything, man. Turns out that kind of ghost is called a succubus. You can't make this up. This is real. I said, oh, a succubus, right? So I was getting all crazy and horny for ghosts, right? I got me a little Ouija board, which is like Tinder for the dead. Swipe right, swipe right. You know? I'm over there looking for a ghost with loose morals. Come on, I know you're in here. Come on. I've always just been kind of like had weird sexual experiences, and you know, like probably you guys too. Everyone has them. One of my first ones ever. I remember I was on a date, closing the deal, you know, and the lady says to me, "That condom makes your penis look mean." I was like, "What?" So I waddled over to the mirror, and sure enough, man, that thing was looking hella suspect. It looked like my penis put on a mask and was planning a heist. Right? It was gonna swaddle over to her and be like, "Spread 'em! Give me 3 minutes of your time and no one gets pregnant." And I was like, I don't want to be affiliated with this guy. You know, it's the equivalent of having a mustache on your penis. I don't want that. So then I got all self-conscious and shit. But it's not too bad. I'm not too worried about that stuff. I don't know if you guys can tell by looking at me, but I am a black belt in sex. That's right, you're looking at a fucking master. That's punny. I wasn't always that good. You know, I was on this black belt level. I started off as a white belt. You know, I would do white belt things like get too drunk. Nothing's working. But I'm a problem solver, you know, I'm not gonna let that get me down. I know the other guy was talking about blue chews. I don't do drugs like that. I figured it out the right way. Here's what I did. Here's how I fixed my erectile dysfunction. I bought a strap-on. Yeah, that's right. I mean, just because I have whiskey dick doesn't mean I have whiskey hips. I can still show around. I'm going like, "Come here, baby." My friends, I would tell my friends and they would be like, "Man, isn't that embarrassing? You know, like, isn't that embarrassing?" And I was like, "Would you be embarrassed to have a butler?" I mean, this is like my penis's butler. Or like you a tag team partner, and just taps them in, boom, I'm tired, you go. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, yes. It's weird. I mean, now of course, I fuck at a black belt level. You know, and I'm gonna tell you how I do that. You guys can do it too. It's very easy, simple steps. In order to fucking have sex, I gotta stop cursing. I don't hear it when I do it. In order to have sex at a black belt level, you just gotta follow these simple things. You gotta treat sex like a perfect YouTube video.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, hear me out. What I mean by that is, keep it under 3 minutes and ignore all the comments that follow. That's right, that's how you do it. And if you're really good, right before you finish, you go, "Please like and subscribe." Tell your friends. Please, I need to. Oh, it's so weird. Let's see, oh, you guys are so fun. You guys are so fun. A lot of times, like I'm of mixed race, you know, I'm a bunch of everything, 23andMe proved that. But a lot of times people always ask me like what I am, you know. They always go like this, "Hey man, what race are you?" I always go like, "I'm American." Right away they always go like this, "Come on, you know what I mean." I'm like, "What? I don't know what you mean. What are you trying to do?" And he goes, look at, one time someone came to me after a show and was like, "Hey, you could pass as Italian." And I was thinking, is this guy trying to upgrade me? Right? I think that's an upgrade, bro. First of all, I go by the flags, and I'm just like pretty much the same. One's more decorative. That's all. I've been watching so many movies. I watched this one movie. I was watching all the superhero movies, catching up. I have a son, you know. We were watching it. I was watching a movie called Black Panther. Anyone see it?
Yeah.
Fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever, right? Bro, I live in Inglewood. Everyone was saying it. It was so cool. Everyone just went around, Wakanda Forever. So I'm going to the liquor store. People, Wakanda Forever, it's fucking sweet, right? And I was like, man, I wonder if I can make one, like a Hispanic version one, you know? Maybe help unite us, I don't know. And I was trying to think, what could be our Wakanda Forever? I was thinking, and I got it. You know, we don't have a Captain America, but there is one captain that's kind of famous, and that's Mr. La Bamba. Right? La Bamba Forever, come on. It could work, I don't know, I've been trying it out, you know. As a Hispanic, I have kind of like a secret power. I can walk into the back of any business and no one will question it. So he's here to fix something, don't worry about it. If I walk in there with the clipboard, it's done. So I would go to a lot of restaurants, right? And I'll go through the back door, I'll kick the door open, and walk in and I'll be like, La Bamba Forever! You know, see what the staff thinks. And every time this always happens, this guy will turn around and be like, it's not your shift yet, fool. I'm like, fuck you, I don't work here. And I get out of there, take an application. No, I'm just I'm joking. I love being mixed race. I have a lot of everything, you know. I'm like mostly French and Spanish. I have a little bit of Egyptian, a little bit of Native American, and a little bit of Irish. But the part I was super proud of was Egyptian. I was like, oh shit. I have Mexican in me too, I forgot to mention that one, but it's obvious. But I was really proud of the Egyptian one. I was like, oh shit, that's like cool. And then I watched this show called Ancient Aliens. I was like, fuck these guys, man. George Suclose could Suclose my dick. He's over there, these guys are like this, they're like, yes, these are the great feats of mankind, the Parthenon, the Colosseum, you know, the Great Wall of China. All great feats of human engineering. But these fools up in Egypt, they're just like, aliens. They can't possibly do it. Same thing, pyramids in Mexico, aliens. It's just so weird, you know, because I basically come from pyramid making motherfuckers, you know. It's in my blood, I know it now. And every time I hear that, those ancient alien guys, I'm just like, man, fuck you. I have two uncles that can come to your house, build you a pyramid, line it with the stars, and they'll do it for tacos, beer, and pride. That's right. This guy's trying to tell us we can't do shit. It's so crazy. Sorry guys, I know you guys keep seeing, I'm looking at my phone. I just have a tight little schedule here. So I do pretty gross things, like everyone else, you know. I don't eat right. I don't eat right too much. I'm very unhealthy. And I found out in a pretty gross way, a mosquito bit me, and it instantly got diarrhea. I was like, oh, that's not supposed to happen. You know, maybe that you are what you eat rule is real. And I'm like 80% chicken soft taco. That mosquito found out the hard way. I do pretty gross things, like I'm dating a ginger. Ew. No, I love her. She's cool. She actually looks like a famous movie star. Yes, she looks like the clown from It. Oh, she hates that joke. She's not here right now, so whatever. Like, come on, baby. We're just a couple of clowns. Oh, she hates that. But she's really cute. She's very smart. She's way smarter than me. She's very highly educated, you know, in biology. I tell diarrhea mosquito jokes. Like, I'm not as smart as her, but I try to be. I try to be cute anytime I can. I try to like flex on any knowledge I may have, you know. And one time we were at the beach, and she was like, "Damn, babe, I'm so jealous of how you just tan so easily." And I was like, "Oh, I know this." And I was like, "Hey, calm down, babe. It's because I'm blessed with honeydew melanin." You don't have that. She's like, "You're not that dark." And I was like, "Whoa, I didn't say watermelon. I said honeydew." I said honeydew. That's a joke. It's a play on words. I don't mean anything by it. But it is really weird. Oh my God, I realized I didn't tell you guys what I found in Black Panther. I went on a tangent. I found a little bit of racism. At least I thought it was. In the movie Black Panther, It was like, he's like the first black superhero that they made like big movies about that I know of. In Marvel, anyways, right? And in order, this was like, I kind of thought this was a little suspect. My friends told me, and I was like, yeah, this kind of is. Like, in order for Black Panther to get his powers, he has to drink purple drink. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up, man. Imagine if they did that to Captain Obama. Yeah. Right? Captain Obama, they're like, Captain Obama, we need you to save the world. You gotta come out, step. You need to save this, everyone. Everyone's in danger. You come save it. He's like, but I'm not strong enough. You know, I just sing songs. Like, it's all right. If you just eat this holy guacamole, all your powers will be there. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. I don't know. I'm not one of those people like trying to find racism. It finds me. I'm joking. Let's see. All right. I told you guys, I don't like condoms and they get pants with me. That's one of the major contributors to me having a son. I am a father. I've been a father for 8 years now. My son's 16. Taking it easy on behalf, little baby steps, you know. Baby steps. My son asked me to teach him how to fight because he was being bullied. And I was like, Ragnar, why would you want to learn to fight? Hey, it's my kid. His name is Ragnar Tupac Hernandez. That's right. Fucking sweet name, if you ask me. Like, Ragnar, what's going on? He's like, I'm being bullied. I'm like, what's happening? It's like, every time I try and sit with my friends, this kid tells me I can't sit here. And I was like, well, that doesn't sound like too bad at bowling. Says, like, the kid was always like grabbing my backpack and stuff. And I was like, fucking kick him or something. I gave you martial arts lessons. Do something. He comes back home and he's all like, I stopped the bully. And I was like, what'd you do? And he goes, I kicked her right in the stomach. I was like, oh shit. That's not what you're supposed to do, boy. So I had to explain to him, like, we're Hernandez's, you know. Hernandez is a peaceful folk. We do not fight, right? In fact, our family motto is run away today, live another day. That's the Hernandez way. Yeah, right? In fact, our family crest has a guy doing this. Now, a lot of people think that's someone sneaking into the country. No. That's someone surviving. All right, I have to get out of here very soon, so let me just close on this one joke, this one last thing. So I told you my dad lived in prison. I'm gonna tell you about the first time I went to visit him as a child. I'm gonna rush this a little bit. I was about 8 years old. They take me to prison to visit my dad. Right away, the sheriff's fingerprint me. They're like, just in case, you know. I see you cops though. Right, so I go, this is the first time I've ever meeting my father. He comes out and he's all prison ripped. And I'm all little 8-year-old, little tiny, picture me even shorter, fat. He comes out and he looks at me and he's like, son, look at you. Oh yeah, in this joke, my dad talks like Batman. Son, look at you. If you ever get locked up, you're definitely getting raped. I was like, what? He's like, you're so skinny. I was like, what? And you can tell I'm like scared, right? And this is like the first time he ever gets to do a fatherly thing. And he gets down, he's like, no, it's okay. You just need to start working out. And all I could think was like, no, I need to start obeying the law. You guys, I'm Art Hernandez. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. You go, Art Hernandez, everybody.